Logan, everybody. Lance Russell along with Dutch Mantel and the lovely Stacy and a group of great folks out there ready to go with USWA and our big show today. Dutch, what kind of action we got coming up?
We got a big show today. A lot of people going to be with us today. And excuse my voice because I've been screaming, Stacy. I didn't mean to scream at you this morning, but I just had to. I begged some big guests here with us today. Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Cool Diesel are with us today. And they're coming in here, and they're talking about taking over the USWA, and the invasion is on.
I am doubly thrilled to hear that those people guys are here today. And another thing that's going to be happening today, Stacy, this is the day, the inaugural, the debut under fire. You, a little bit later, are going to be interviewing the Truth Commission and Spellbinder and Brockus, and all of that will be coming up for you
Well,
today.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, we're looking forward to that. We're going to be hearing it all. One way to get going is get going. We'll be back in just one moment.
In 1 week, your Musty Thursday is about to get even hotter.
If I go to bed without my hairstyle, I'll be ugly in my dreams.
You got the stuff to drive a man insane. I tell you what I do, but I'm sure it'd be meaningless to you.
Yes, thank you.
Your birthday will be such a thrill.
Oh, wait, I'm giving myself goosebumps.
It's the new Musty comedy, Fired Up, coming to NBC Thursday in 1 week after Seinfeld. When it comes to styling, safety, and durability in pickup trucks, Chevrolet leads the pack, and Chevy's S10 leads the others, wire to wire. If it's horsepower you want, the Chevy S10 Vortec engine beats Ford, Nissan, and Mazda. If you're looking for more room, S10 has more regular cab interior room than Ford or Toyota. And most of all, S10 saves you money, including $1,000 cash back right now on the new 97 model. So go to your local Chevy dealer as soon as possible, because this deal won't last long.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
An event of historic importance for Memphis. Love Thy Neighbor. On Easter morning, more than 15,000 people of faith under one roof with one purpose and one principle. God's love is for people of every color. WMC TV5 is proud to have been a part of this worthy effort. If you would like to see the service again or videotape it, TV5 will rebroadcast Love Thy Neighbor Saturday at midnight. Join us for this unparalleled celebration of God and the Spirit of Memphis.
Okay, we're going to be going to the ring in just a moment for Joltin Bobby Bolton. He'll be in action, but right now we're going to bring out here a couple of guys that the Dutchman mentioned just a little bit ago. We've got them here from the WWF, talking about the bad guy, Razor Ramon, and Big Daddy Cool Diesel come down from the WWF to tell us poor, deprived people in the wrestling world how the other half live out there. Razor Ramon.
The other half. You got that right, Chico. We live like kings, not like you southern, slick little hillbillies. We ride in limousines and private jets, first class, all the way, man.
I knew this was not going to be my best day when I heard that you two were going to be here. You're down here trying to prove a point, and that is that the USWA is nothing and WWF is everything. That's my understanding of what you got on your mind.
Well, that's true. You know, we had a point to make. I was looking at the program notes back there. You got little Bobby Bolton come out, who's an up-and-coming superstar, right?
In the ring in a moment.
Yeah. Well, we had a point to make, and we started off with Bobby there, okay, in Louisville. So you want to show them that, Lance?
Well, hey, we've got a tape right here, and take a look. Find out exactly what they're talking about. Bobby Bolton in the ring right now. Boom.
Down he goes.
Knock him out, Chico. You're going down, Bolton.
Hey, that's not to say that every one of you haven't been knocked down at one time or another. There's a little double team, I might point out.
That's not the point. This is the point.
Slamming Bolton down on the side of the ring is Bobby Bolton now trying to come back in, and the action starts to pick up. Yes?
Christopher coming in, trying to help out his buddy. And, I bet this feels real good, Bobby. Yeah, this is what professional wrestling is all about. Bam! Down he...
Hey, where's the rest of it, Chico?
Hey.
We smashed his head in, man.
That's what we got right now. The rest of it is something that we didn't particularly want to show on this program.
Okay.
We
Hey,
have
it's a free country. I think you can show that, can't you?
Yeah, well...
You just don't want to show what's going to happen to all of the punks here in the USWA, do you, Lance? That's the problem.
It's a little too bad for the TV.
Well, you're right. That's exactly what we're not interested in showing. What we're interested in, guys, is a little action up here. Let's go right now to Tony Friedman. Tony?
We are set to go with your opening bout today on USWA Championship Wrestling. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of the Windy City in Chicago, Illinois, weighing 224 pounds, here's Steve Boz. His opponent, wrestling out of Winnipeg in Manitoba, Canada, weighing 228 pounds, Joltin Bobby Bolton. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
Bell time, and here we go, Dutchman. We've got Steve Boz going against Joltin Bobby Bolton.
And looks like Big Daddy Cool and Razor Ramon are still with us here.
Yes, we have a couple of guest commentators out here with us today.
We gotta learn how to wrestle is what it is, Lance. We figured that these two can give us a pretty good lesson. Isn't that right, Razor?
Well, we already know how to beat the heads in. Well, what's going on here, Chico?
Oh, so you're going to try to pick up a few pointers from Joltin Bobby Bolton. Let me tell you one thing. This young man is the kind of a guy who is a future star written all over him. Bolton puts him down.
He may be a future star, Chico, but that's not the only Joltin Bobby Bolton's gonna do.
Backslide, 1, 2, but he kicked out of it. He didn't get the 3 count. Drop kick.
The thing is, Bobby Bolton, they do that to Steve Boz. But I don't think he's going to do that to the bad guy or Big Daddy Cool.
Well, there's no question about it. Hey, we didn't ever come out here like you guys have done and said that the USWA guys don't know how to wrestle. We know you guys are tough, and we know that 1, 2, and he just about had him again.
I didn't say they don't know how to wrestle, Chico, but they're not bad, and they're not cool, and they're not worldwide like Razor, Ramon, and Jason.
I think he must have heard you because he just jolted Steve Boz with that big chop.
I believe Bobby, maybe, you know, I think he's still feeling the effects of the beating he took the other night, it looks like.
He didn't get the 3 count.
Slowed him down just a little bit. Now he ain't wrestling as fast as he usually can.
He ain't jolting too much today.
Well, it is true that he has not been able to get that 3rd count on Boz in this match. As downtown Bruno, the referee, gets to the 2 count, and he can't hold it for 3. Look at Boz making a comeback on Bobby Bolton.
Hey, Razor, I got a question for you. What is 12? You know, that's the cumulative IQ of the people in the front row here today.
Oh, yeah. In the corner, Boz grabs the arm of Bolton, jerks him off the rope, goes with a foot, and Bobby now in trouble after starting out very quickly with Steve Boz.
Hey, Big Daddy, I see some pretty bad haircuts up there, man.
I got another numerical quiz for you. What's 22? The number of teeth in the front row.
Mr. Diesel, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question, you and Mr. Chico here? You don't like the USWA. You have no respect for the USWA wrestlers or the fans. Is that right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You think you can beat, you say you can beat anybody?
We can beat them all. We can beat them all at the same time if we want.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify something.
I think they suck, man.
I think that was pretty clear.
Well, that's one cryptic way to put it is Bobby Bolton now coming back in charge of things. Straight up in the air, picks it up on a headstand, and drops him down into the mat. Bobby looks like he's got him right here. 1, 2, 3. No, he didn't. He only got to the 2 count again.
Not to count, Chico. It's a good thing you're not a referee.
Maybe. He did get slowed down a little. Bolton whipped into the corner. Now goes up the ladder. Checks out that top turnbuckle. Here he comes. Oh, that spinning kick. Hey, you guys come back. Into the ring. Razor Ramon. Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Now, what is the purpose of that, Lance? No purpose to that at all.
Well, it's typical of the way that they feel that things should be conducted. Jump 2-on-1. Bobby Bolton caught right in between these 2 big guys. It'll have to be a disqualification on Boz, although I believe he had him right then and there when these 2 guys came.
Wait a minute. Here comes Brian Christopher.
Brian Christopher hits the ring and then does a little hitting on Razor Ramon. And out of the ring go Big Daddy Cool Diesel and Razor Ramon. Brian Christopher comes to the aid of Bobby Bolton, and he checks it out. We're going to take time out right here. Be back in just one moment.
In the future, we'll travel to Mars. How you prepare is up to you. At U.S. Space Camp, you'll train just like real NASA astronauts. You'll feel the sensation of microgravity. You'll learn to work as a team and blast into space on an eye-popping multi-sensory flyby. So call 1-800-601-7071 for your free Space Camp introductory kit and registration info. U.S. Space Camp. It's about 1 million light years from anything you've ever done.
Hello? Yeah, it is. Who's this? Dave Thomas? Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy? No, I'm not at Wendy's. A hamburger. Made fresh? They microwave it. Toppings? Forget about it.
Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh right when you order them, so they're always hot and juicy. Wendy's quarter-pound single and half-pound double.
What stuck to you?
Dave!
We should have gone to Wendy's.
And now, Biggie size any Wendy's combo with great Biggie fries and a Biggie drink for just 39 cents.
Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown, buy a Ford truck or 2, and crazy about a Ford truck.
When tough work calls for a tough truck, count on the best. The Ford F-150, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. Now with over $2,300 in savings. Speaking of tough, this is the all-new Ford Expedition. Seating for 9 and 4 tons of pulling power. Plus, it fits into your garage as well as it fits into your budget. Ford Expedition, arriving daily at your local Ford dealer.
Back on the USWA, ready to go with more action inside the ring. Want to tell you right now about some of the action coming up around your neck of the woods, like this Wednesday night, April the 9th, 8 p.m., we're going to be in Lady Luck Casino at the Lady Luck Pavilion, West Helena, Arkansas. All kicks off at 8 p.m. The King Jerry Lawler, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, the Bad Guy Razor Ramon, and a lot of others scheduled for West Helena, Arkansas this Wednesday night, April the 9th. The next night, we're going to be in Troy, Tennessee at the Troy High School. Thursday night, April the 10th, 7:30 p.m. Jerry the King Lawler, the Spellbinder, the Bad Guy Razor Ramon, Too Sexy, Brian Christopher, Joltin, Bobby Bolton, and a whole lot more, all signed for Troy, Tennessee this Thursday night, April the 10th, 7:30 p.m. The next night, we are going to be at Casino Astar, our first ever event in Caruthersville, Missouri at Casino Astar's Expo Center. 7:30 p.m. is bell time. And take a look at the top stars in this one. The King Jerry Lawler, the Bad Guy Razor Ramon, the list goes on and on. This Friday night, April the 11th, 7:30 p.m. at Casino Astar. Moving right along, we are going to be in Union City, Tennessee, Friday night, April the 25th. 7:30 p.m. at the Union City High School. All the top stars of the USWA will be there. Also Friday night, April the 25th, Blytheville, Arkansas, 7:30 p.m. We will be in Blytheville at the National Guard Armory. Then Brownsville, Tennessee, Haywood High School, live USWA action Saturday night, April the 26th, 7:30 p.m. Then we're going to be May 8th, Collierville, Tennessee. Thursday night, May 8th, 7:30 p.m. at the high school, live USWA action. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, like seeing the USWA live when it comes to your area. Right now, we're going to go back to Lance Russell. He's going to be telling us about the next big event taking place at the Big One Expo Center right here in Memphis. Lance?
We have that on our mind, Tony. Thank you very much. I am very interested in seeing how all of the folks up there around the Astar as we go north to the casino up there, and it should be a great day. Hope all you folks up there will be getting on the way out. Dutchman, we don't have any wrestling action coming up this afternoon on this rainy day, but next week we're going to be right back out at the big one, right off of I-240 on the north side, exit 5, right down the ramp, right into it, and we've got ourselves a great series of matches coming up in just a moment. We'll have the opportunity to tell you about it, but we've got King Reginald out here before I got a chance to run down it. He's always interrupting the better part of things. So, here he is. King Reginald goes around talking about he is the king of this area.
The real king, baby.
Yeah, right.
I went to Old Inn. Oh, I feel so good, Brother Brown. I mean, I thought you were Dave Brown. I'm sorry.
Do I need a name tag on for you?
Please do. That's how good I feel today. Look, I am the new king of Memphis. Look, I got a pretty robe. I got a pretty crown. And I got the queen, baby. Now,
you got Queenie out here. There's no doubt about that.
And check this out. Look what I got now. I am the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, baby.
Wait a minute. Well, and even got your picture on this. Hey, I know better.
Baby. Special made. The Unified World Heavyweight Champion, baby.
Yeah, I know it's special made. Where in the world did you get that? Look at this here. Hey, whoa. Yeah, I want you to take a go. Whoa, hold it right here. I want everybody. You see what that says? You haven't even got Unified spelled right. He's got Unifried on there. Yeah, you notice that?
Hey, what is he doing out here in my interview time?
Well, why? You're talking about being a king in your belt. Let the real Unified champion.
Well, wait a minute now, King Reggie. Did we get a good shot of that belt? Just hold it up there for a second.
The Unified World Heavyweight Champion, baby, right here. I don't know what you got in your hand. Well, I'm the real champion.
I don't know what you got, but at least I don't know how you spell unified, but to me that looks like it says Unifried.
That's exactly what it says. Hey, Reggie, what do you think?
What in the what? Do you know how to spell unified? This is what? That's U-N-I-F-R-I-D-E. That's pride. Look, I tell you, you know what? No, let me tell you something. You're supposed to double check everything I do. Let me tell you something. You wrote this. I didn't write that down. I tell you what, next, you know what? It'll be a cold day, and you know what? Next time I ask you to take care of my business for me. You getting a little slack on this. You out here making me look like a fool. You out here making me look like a fool. What's wrong with you, woman?
You don't need any help.
Before we have a big altercation here, Reggie.
Unified.
Yeah. This is the Unified World Heavyweight Championship belt, Reggie. And I know you would love to have it. And I know you've tried for it many times, but you know what your problem is? I got the belt. I know you want it. But you know what? You don't have anything I want. You can't put that belt up against this belt because I don't care anything about that belt. Now, next time you want a shot at this, come to me with something that I want, Reggie, and then maybe you might get another shot. Okay?
Hey, laid out, clear and simple. Put on.
Hey, hold up for a minute. Hold up. The real king. That's me. But listen to what I got to say. I tell you what, I just sit here thinking I had something pop in the globe, baby. Let me think of something. Check this out. You say, put up something that you want. I tell you what I do. I put her up for a day.
You don't have the right to put me up for anything.
You be quiet. You already messed up once today. You sit back and relax.
You ain't
Look,
put me up for
hold up, wait a minute.
Now, let me explain something to you, Reggie. Listen, you want to call her a queen. You want to call her most people in Memphis wouldn't even call her a woman. I I don't mean any disrespect to farm animals because we got a lot of farmers around here, but if you ask me, the last time I saw something that looked like her, it was grazing out in a field, if you know what I mean.
Whoa! So he wants to put her up for you, so you give him a match at this belt right here. Well, what is all this, Reggie? Can't you get it straight together? You're over there arguing away.
Having a little consultation.
Relax, I got a couple. Look, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You know I can beat this low buddy. He's scared of me. He's scared of me. I can be walking up and down Hollywood with the belt on. If it weren't for a couple of other things got in our way. But I tell you what, you can be reassured, baby. Look, I will beat him.
Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute now. Hold on, hold the phone here, Queenie. Now, you're the boss in this situation, right? You wear the pants. You're the boss with the hot sauce. Is that what you just said? So she does what you say. Is that right?
That's right.
Well, you know what? I had a little situation like this a few years back, and it worked out real well. In other words, if you don't win, Reggie, she's queen for the day for the king, right?
Right.
She can do anything I want her to do, right?
Right.
Like in other words,
just about anything. Just about anything.
Just about anything. So in other words, if I want to take her over to my house and have her wash my windows, you do windows, don't you? If I want her to wash my windows, if I want her to get down on her hands and knees and wash the wheels on my car, which I do have back now, Reggie, and I want to talk to you about that. If I want her to wash the wheels on my car, or if I want her to mow my lawn or pull the weeds up, she'll do any of that stuff. Well, hey, that might be a good job.
Hey, I'm gonna take Jackie. Look, you about to make me mad.
I'll break a nail if I have to do this.
Well, I tell you, don't worry about that. You ain't gonna do no hard labor. Cause I'm gonna beat Gerald all this time. I'm gonna beat him for the World Unified Belt. Look, just trust me this time. Please trust me this time. Trust me this time. You don't have to worry about breaking no nails, getting your toenails dirty, or pulling no weeds or nothing.
You got this all under control now.
I got it under control.
Okay. He says he's got it under control. You're going to have to put the belt up, though, Jerry.
All right, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what, Unifried champion. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to agree to that. And I'm going to tell you what I want everybody out there to do. You know how when you got a list of chores that's got to be done, right? I want everybody that's watching out there, I want you to send me a list of what you think would be the dirtiest, nastiest, filthiest job that she could do. And I promise you, Reggie, when I get through beating you, I'm going to give you that list, and you're going to be the queen for the day at the king's house.
Okay, it has been stated by King Reginald that Queenie will be available should he lose to do anything that the king has specified. We're going to see about that one. Let's go to the ring right now. Tony.
We are set to go with more action today from the USWA. One fall with 10-minute time limit. Introducing, first making his way to the ring area from Hendersonville, Tennessee, weighing 237 pounds, Stephen Dunn. His opponent, making his way to the ring area along with Queenie, weighing 280 pounds, he is the Unifried champion of the world. Here is King Reginald. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
You know, Lance, I just got a few comments to make. You know, Reggie has a way of, like, really utilizing the English language. He's never at a loss of words, and he's a very colorful talker, I have to say that for him.
Yeah, he's up in the ring right now, ready to go against Stephen Dunn. Queenie comes over with, can you believe that? She lays a belt down here that Reggie has laid down on the desk with his picture on it. And it says, instead of unified, it says Unifried World Champion. And there's a picture of King Reginald on it. Very impressive. That's one way of getting that championship. Referee Bill Rush says, do it, Stephen Dunn, the guy that'll be going against King Reginald today. There's a crowd out there climbing on Reginald's back. Boy, that voice is giving you a hard way to go today, Dutch.
Well, it's this weather around here. I'm getting a little under the weather. You know, for the people who tuned in late, we've already been visited today by Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Cool. They're making their presence felt here in the USWA.
Yeah, they're down. Oh, look at that. Put the freight mode right back up straight after King Reginald with across the ring into the corner. And Reggie jumps in a little too quick. Nice scissors on the leg. Down goes King Reginald. And right up on that arm bar, this Stephen Dunn can wrestle somebody.
You know, I'd really like to know the deal between Queenie and Reggie. I'd really like to know what is the core basis of that relationship.
Oh, beautiful drop kick. I hear you saying it. Looks like she gets the worst of it always from King Reginald. And down goes Reggie on the deck. And wait a minute, referee Bill Rush breaks it up. Says that he used the tights. And I think Reggie was feeding him some of that stock stuff that he pulled his tights. That's the way he got him down. It isn't the way it looked from over here. Stephen Dunn ties it up, collar and elbow, takes the arm, whips it around, and Reggie down on one knee, drop with the elbow. This is Stephen Dunn. He can make some moves quick.
Well, he's going to have to stay on top of Reggie. Now, Reggie's a big guy.
Yes, he is.
What's Reggie weight? 280, 290? He's big.
And, you know, we have always said he's got all the natural physical talent, but what he likes to do is find some easy way to be the winner and the champion and all of that without really doing all of the work that he's got to do. That's what our impression of it is. Look at Reggie down on the knees. Stephen Dunn steps over and bars that arm straight up behind him. Referee Bill Rush said, "You want to give it up?" Reginald comes up on his feet. Ripped with a right hand, moves in. And a whip, but it's reversed. Hooks the arm, takes him over the
Well,
hip.
Stephen Dunn, wait a minute. Here they come.
The bad guy, Razor Ramon, right there. And dressed out in black, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And they're both jumping on Stephen Dunn. Reggie goes walking out.
Well, we said the invasion was on. Here they are. Big Daddy Cool, Razor Ramon, doing a number on Steve Dunn right now. He needs some help.
Boy, I mean needs it. Here comes Too Sexy Brian Christopher as he rolls in the ring. Big Daddy Cool and Razor Ramon jump out of there. We'll have another winner, and it's going to be Stephen Dunn by disqualification.
What are those guys doing together?
They're trying to make it a point by jumping 2-on-1 that they're tougher than the USWA. Timeout, and we'll be back in a moment.
Final 10 days. Time is running out. The going out of business sale at Oak Factory Outlet ends, and the doors close forever Monday the 14th. Name your own price on anything you want. No reasonable offer refused on anything left. This is the end of Oak Factory Outlet's going out of business sale. Find what you want before someone else does.
A word can point you in many directions, depending on what it means. That's why Bell South is here to help you find your way. We have the people, the knowledge, the expertise to guide you through new technology, to solutions that work for you. Always with answers that keep you and your words connected. Because a word can have many meanings, but it means nothing until it's shared. Bell South.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy jewelry, diamonds, musical instruments, cameras, TVs, VCRs, tools, and guns. If you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. Need cash? See us for the lowest rates on loans with the area's only drive-in loan department. Visit either Happy Hawker location, 975 East Parkway South, or our new Superstore at 299 North Cleveland.
It's the biggest thing ever to hit Memphis.
Measuring taller than the Union Planters Bank building and longer than 3 football fields, it was called the Titanic.
TV5 is proud to welcome this exciting exhibit to town. Experience the dramatic stories of the people aboard this unsinkable ship.
And view more than 300 artifacts recovered from the North Atlantic.
Titanic, a part of the Wonder Series, docked at the Pyramid until September 30th. It's classic soap moments with the most unforgettable stars. You're the only Tad we love.
You can return from the dead. I've died in my own arms.
Plus, ever-classic Tony Bennett has a surprise for me.
Monday at 4 on WMC TV5.
The imposing Truth Commission. We don't particularly care always for the multiple guys that jump on opponents, but they are the champions.
I beg your pardon. My men hold the championship fair and square. We all know this. And anyway, why are we talking about you don't like our tactics? How come your referees sometimes forget what comes after 1 and especially after 2 when my men are holding your heroes to the ground?
Yeah, sure.
But they know immediately 1, 2, 3 when it's one of your local homegrown heroes. Hey, no, but never mind, never mind.
You won the title.
We are the title holders, and we intend to remain the title holders. But these low-life American whinging sissies who keep on going on this Flash Flanagan and... You know, I am going to give them this one chance to take back the title, okay? But I am stipulating that this will be the one and only chance they will get. Because the loser of that match will end up having to split up for good.
Well, that is a stipulation. It is pretty severe, but I tell you, before we get to it and go to the ring with them, we're going to take a look at how they won the title. You take a look at it. Yeah. This is Billy Travis Flash Flanagan.
Beauty to behold. True warriors in action.
Truth Commission doing their thing as Billy finally gets the tag on Flash Flanagan, but the referee didn't see it.
He missed totally. You can see that yourself. He missed totally.
Oh, I see. Yeah, missed. The referee's the one that missed.
I saw it like this.
We can take your word for it, because you are the Truth Commission, I know.
And the gentleman, and you know that the truth will always remain the truth as far as we are concerned.
What'd you see right there? Out off the edge of the ring, boom! Hit him in there.
Look at that.
Guy that wasn't even supposed to be in the ring.
What do you mean wasn't supposed to be in the ring?
He was not a man that was supposed to be in the ring, jumped in there and nailed him, got a 1, 2, 3, and that is how you got the title. And now, we've got a match scheduled for you right here. We'll let the people judge.
Let the people judge for themselves.
Okay, Tony, let's go.
Ready for tag action, scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 452 pounds, here's the team of Nick Dinsmore and Larry Valentine. Their opponents, stepping up to the ring apron at a combined weight of 698 pounds, the new USWA World Tag Team Champions, Recon and the Interrogator, the Truth Commission. 1 fall, 10 minutes in time.
Well, I don't envy Mr. Valentine and Mr. Dinsmore today, Lance.
Well, a lot of guys
this big Truth Commission. Oh.
A lot of guys figure it's a break in their Dutch getting a shot at champions, because if they can pull an upset, it'll put them in line for a title shot, and that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is...
upsets do happen.
Yes.
However, today, if I was Danny Sheridan, I'd have to say it's like 10 to 1 odds. You make some money if you bet on this.
What is going on? What is going on is that a couple of young guys want to hop in there, and they are doing their dead level breath, dropping down. Is Larry Valentine as he grabs.
Well, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're tagging in and out. They're trying to work on Recon now, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get in there and work as a team. Nick Dinsmore and Valentine, I don't think have ever been together as a team, but they're getting a shot today here on USWA Championship Wrestling. Getting a shot, and they're going to see if they can make the best of it. Here comes that big Interrogator, and that little momentum they had, it may have come to a little bit of a halt here.
Double elbow, right smack at it. Stacy, you're going to be interviewing this Truth Commission a little bit later on. Along with all of them.
So there's this interview has a point, right? You're going to get to the bottom of something, right? Good. Because I know you're a serious journalist, and I am glad to see you getting to the bottom of things around here.
Tag goes from Interrogator to Recon, and Valentine whipped into the ropes.
Big power
down and right in the middle of the ring.
Big power slam by Recon. Big leg drop. Now they're pouring it on here. See, now this is where the experience comes in, Lance, because this Truth Commission's been around a while. They got a lot of experience. These two guys, Valentine, Dinsmore, of course, a ragtag team, as I call them. But he makes the tag.
Going after Recon, a reverse on the whip. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are so big, Dutch. When they lay it on you, I mean, they lay it on you. Now it's a little double team as the foot comes straight up in the mouth. This is going to be in 1, 2. Roll it all over. As a 1, 2, 3.
Big win for the Truth Commission.
Okay, they get the 1, 2, 3. We know you're champions, and that's what'll happen to anybody who crosses you. Well, we're not going to stick around and listen to you brag. We'll take time out and be back in just a minute.
You kids, stay in your seat or I'll just kick you out.
Hello? Yeah, it is. Who's this? Dave Thomas? Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy? No, I'm not at Wendy's. A hamburger. Made fresh? They microwave it. Toppings? Forget about it.
Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh right when you order them, so they're always hot and juicy. Wendy's quarter-pound single and half-pound double.
What's stuck to you?
Dave!
We should have gone to Wendy's.
And now, Biggie size any Wendy's combo with great Biggie fries and a Biggie drink for just 39 cents.
I couldn't get out of the car. I hurt my back and my neck. My back was really hurting for about 3 or 4 months.
Car accident? Make one call, that's all, to Caddy Kiltner Bienvenido in Montesi.
I called the other guy's insurance company and they blew me off. I needed somebody who knew how to take care of a case, and they did.
Call 526-2126. We know the ins and outs and can help you get your check quickly.
When he gave me that phone call, I was very relieved.
Car accident? Call Caddy Kiltner Bienvenido in Montesi. Make one call, that's all.
This portion of USWA Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Bill Blake Auto Insurance.
LensCrafters has a new lens, Durathin. Watch this. Compared to regular lenses, Durathins are lighter, they're thinner, they're 10 times more impact resistant and almost twice as scratch resistant. You won't find Durathins anywhere else. And at LensCrafters, we can make them in about an hour. They're comfortable, they're safe, they're durable. They let me help people to see better.
Wow, much more comfortable. New Durathins, only at LensCrafters.
LensCrafters is now open in Wolf Chase Galleria, located at I-40 in Germantown Road. Hi, Dave Brown here with Joan Golden. Ms. Golden, I understand you had a new roof and some other remodeling done by Mid-South Builders.
I sure did, and I was so pleased, and I wouldn't trust my home with any other company.
What about financing?
Financing was great. No money down. Payments that you could afford. They paid off some of my bills, and the work was just great. I loved it. I wouldn't trust any other company but Mid-South Builders.
For quality workmanship and the best financing, call Mid-South Builders, 366-7282. Check their reputation with any agency.
Will the hustle live forever? As long as fast service and hot, made-to-order food never go out of style, the hustle will live at Sonic. Right now at Sonic, our Big Bacon Cheeseburger and Tater Tot Special is just $2.49. So if you want it fresh and you want it fast, drive into Sonic, where the hustle still lives. To the hustle! Hustle in and try Sonic's new Peanut Butter Fudge Sundae made with Peter Pan peanut butter.
On behalf of WMC-TV's Thanks to Teachers campaign, here's Mr. Ray Algie, president of Memphis Area Teachers Credit Union.
I'm pleased to announce that this year's Thanks to Teachers campaign has been the most successful ever. Thousands of forms were distributed to Mid-South area schools, and more importantly, over 1,500 teachers were nominated for this year's awards. Memphis Area Teachers Credit Union is proud to support our children and our teachers.
WMC-TV and Memphis Area Teachers Credit Union, putting children first in the Mid-South.
We're going to see him in action in the ring in just a moment. You've already seen him out here a couple of times. I want to get him out before he gets through the ring. Talking about 260, Brian Christopher. And here he comes, rolling through the crowd. And he is one intense young man, and I mean to tell you, these WWF guys don't know what they've got themselves into with this fella right here, because he isn't backing down from it. I'll tell you how many of them.
You know, Lance, I should be out here in the best of moods because, like I said, I was going to win back the USWA heavyweight title. I did that, but I'm not in too good of a mood, Lance. That's because of these big shots, big shots from the WWF, and I'm talking about big old Big Daddy Cool, real, almost 7-foot-tall Diesel, and then I'm talking about the bad guy, Razor Ramon. They think that they're the greatest thing on earth, don't they? They think they're two of the best wrestlers in the world. And why? Because they're from the WWF. Well, if you want to ask me, Lance, why, when Bobby Bolton had his match and Stephen Dunn had his match, why did those two guys have to run in there and jump him from behind, huh? Yeah. If they're such big guys, why do they have to run in there and jump him from behind? I'll tell you why. Because they're a couple of cowards. That right there is a cowardly act when you got to jump somebody from behind. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm standing here. You can run down the USWA all you want, Diesel. Run it down all you want, Razor Ramon. But I'll tell you what. I am darn proud to be from the USWA. And I'm going to defend that pride each and every time I step in the ring. Each and every time I...
Oh, now, hey, come on, guys.
What do you know? Both of you out here at the same time, huh?
Yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself. What, two of you are going to come out and jump this guy like they have the fellas in the ring?
We don't need to jump nobody, Chico. We're just making a point. We're going to squish every one of you little USWA punks, mash you into the ground, and Christopher, man, you want to get yourself a partner? You go ahead, get anybody you want, because the bad guy and Big Daddy Cool, we're gonna kill you both.
Yeah, well, I don't see you running him off in there. They're saying you better have a partner, and that might not be a bad idea.
You know, I'll tell you something. It seems like around here, every time someone needs a partner or someone to watch their back, they run off and get the King, Jerry Lawler. Well, let me tell you something, Brian Christopher. Lawler and I, we go way back. He helped get me into the WWF, along with Jim Ross, all right? So if that's who you're thinking about getting, you need to think about that. Everybody thinks that Lawler's true blue, USWA. When you cut him, he believes USWA. You just think about that, my friend.
Yeah, well, he's already made a commitment. We've heard him that USWA is where his heart is. You better believe that. And, Brian, I think it'd be a good idea to head over there, right? And the next time that you think about it, watch these guys, because both of them are out here at the same time.
I got a match right now, and if you guys are going to stick around, I want somebody to be in the back to be watching my back if we could.
Okay, well, let's go to the ring now. The introduction, Tony Friedman. Tony.
The following contest today on USWA Championship Wrestling, scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 238 pounds, the man whose one house is mobile and has 4 cars that aren't. Here is Trailer Park Trash. His opponent, wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 225 pounds, the USWA Heavyweight Champion, 260, Brian Christopher. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
Okay, there's the introduction for the match. Referee Bill Rush. Let's ring it up, and that we've done. Uh-oh. Nothing good can come of this, Judge.
A lot of distractions today. Brian Christopher's already asked for some backup already.
He's a moron. He's in there doing what he's done.
He turned his back on his opponent. Now look.
How stupid can you be, man?
Now, in case you hadn't noticed, he is the USWA Heavyweight Champion, so he's not so bad.
We didn't even have to touch him, and he's not going to be champion for long. Now, look.
Trailer Park Trash scooped him up, slams Christopher down right in the center of the ring.
You know, Brian's going to come up to the WWF with it. You know that? He's going to work with those little Mexican midgets. He's going to wrestle.
Funny, funny. Coming off the top turnbuckle, Trailer Park Crash found nobody at home when he got down there as Brian Christopher doubles up the fist, and he ripped it.
Look at him beating, punching.
Oh, you guys wouldn't know anything about that. That's for a fact. Back into the ropes. The whip comes. Reversed by Trailer Park. And, oh, he bent over for the backdrop, and Christopher nailed him with that right hand. And he drives Trailer Park right down into the mat. He is an intense young man who intends on defending not only his honor, but the honor of the USWA.
Trailer Park Crash, USWA.
You do that a lot down here, defend people's honors like your sister's honor, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And proud of it, too.
A beautiful belly to back suplex by Brian Christopher. He's getting ready for the kick right now. If he plants this and it's over.
There's the cover. 1, 2, 3, you're absolutely right.
Look out, Brian.
Oh, man, not again.
Look out.
Brian Christopher Dutch caught right in between.
Razor and Diesel back in the ring again. They said they were trying to make a point. They're making a point. If you ask me, they're making their presence felt here in the USWA. And the number one guy that the USWA has picked to defend it, they're on him right now. If they take him out,
look at here.
It's going to deplete the roster. Here comes the King.
Yeah, the King comes out. What were you talking about? There he is. I don't care what you had to say, Big Daddy Cool. There's the King in there to break it up with 2-on-1 with Brian Christopher. Jerry Lawler hits that ring, runs him out of there, and Brian Christopher survives it to make another day. We'll be back and take one time out in just a moment.
Hello. Yes, it is. Dave? D-Dave from the Wendy's commercial? No, I haven't had lunch. A hamburger does sound good. Made fresh right off the grill so it's hot and juicy.
Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh right when you order them, so they're always hot and juicy. Wendy's quarter-pound single and half-pound double.
My favorite? Mustard, pickles, and onions. Hey, jerk! Not you, Dave. Sorry.
Now, Biggie size any Wendy's combo with great Biggie fries and a Biggie drink for just 39 cents.
The meaning of a word can change depending on how you see it. That's why Bell South spans the globe. With cellular service on 5 continents, long-distance networks in Australia, wireless systems in Europe, Latin America, and beyond. The world's most advanced technology launching your words to places all over the world. Because a word can have many meanings, but it means nothing until it's shared. Bell South.
Covington Pike Chrysler Plymouth has 97 minivans on sale from $16,995. Bet it only seats 5. Seats 7. $16,995. Bet it doesn't have air or stereo. With air and AM/FM stereo, $16,995. Bet it's just got 3 on the floor. With automatic, $16,995. Bet it doesn't even have an engine.
Covington Pike, Chrysler Plymouth on Covington Pike, Memphis.
On Sunday, May 4th, the Robin Cook bestseller becomes an NBC motion picture premiere.
Right over there. It has begun.
Our alien neighbors have arrived,
I don't understand what's happening.
and they're not going home without a fight.
We kill all of them.
Robin Cook's Invasion, Sunday, May 4th on NBC.
As you are aware, Mr. Brackus is from Germany, and I am merely here to convey whatever he says over to the fans as an interpreter.
Okay.
Fine. Mr. Brackus.
I want to know, first of all, I want to know what's going on here. What's going on between you two? Where have you been all week? I've been I've been waiting for you at the gym. We're supposed to meet every morning at 11 o'clock. You haven't been there. What, you been hanging around the McDonald's with this fat idiot?
Who's your fat idiot? I am merely a...
Shut your mouth. I'm talking to my friend.
I'm a gentleman.
I'm
I'm
first
merely
of all-
an interpreter.
First of all, last week, I'm getting ready to defend my title against that little idiot, Brian Christopher. What do I see in the monitor? I see you two out here in an interview, and you acting like you're parading him around. Let me tell you something, Brian. When I'm ready to get what's mine, I'm coming back to get it. Let me take care of this first. First of all, I'm the one who stood online at the post office for this guy's passport. All right, I bought him in from Germany. I bought him in for USWA. Who are you to escort him around all over Memphis?
No. Look, you've got it all wrong. I am merely trying to be helpful as an officer, as a gentleman, to try and help this gentleman in a foreign country where he is not very well understood. To be understood. That is all.
To be understood? What are you talking about to me? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in the gym. What have you been doing?
Dale, ich bin immer noch dein Freund. Ich habe die ganze Zeit auf dich gewartet im Studio.
Right, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what you think you're doing, buddy.
Wait.
Don't try to rain on this parade. You understand what I'm saying? This is
Come
my
on,
friend.
you guys now. You're
All right,
trying to
listen,
get her in the middle of something.
This is absolutely wrong. You don't understand. Really, I was merely trying to be helpful. If that is the way you feel about it, please speak
You
to
know
your
what?
compadre over here.
Before I even take care of it with you, you and I need to settle a couple things. You don't need to be hanging around this idiot and his 3 zombies. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Commander and Commandant, let's not get an argument out here with a lady. She's trying to do it.
Ich hab nichts zu tun mit ihm.
Listen, you know what? You and I are going to take care of this.
Nobody understands what you're trying to say out here.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
understand it because I was the one who vouched for this guy. All of a sudden, I find out that this idiot is trying to grab my friend Ray.
I am not going to get involved in this.
Get involved in it? I'm sorry, Tracy.
How are you?
What in the world?
Man, I didn't know I was so big. I just walked out and they all left. See what I'm talking about, Lance? They don't know what they're talking about. Who really cares who brought Brackus in here, right?
Yeah, right.
But you see what happens in the world of professional wrestling. If you can't trust your friends, you can't trust nobody, and they don't look like they got any. So let me tell you all something out here. The superstar been around here a long time, and he got a lot of friends. So Brackus, Spellbinder, the Truth Commission, Diesel, and what's the other one? Big Daddy Cooley calls himself. Oh, you're all big and you're all bad. And every one of you come into this town, and for some reason, you pick out the superstar. And you know why I think they do it?
I don't know.
Because I'm the smallest guy in here, and they think, well, if I beat him up, I make me a reputation. Wrong, boy. It's happened all my life. When I went to school, the big bully in the schoolyard used to want to beat me up, but he never done it. Because I learned to fight, and I learned real quick, and how big and bad all you guys are. As long as you're picking up weights that ain't fighting back, you're big and you're bad. When you're out here talking, you're big and you're bad. But when you're climbing this square circle here, you're not as big and bad as you say you are. Oh, yeah, the WWF, you're all over the place. Worldwide, you say. Well, I've been around the world twice, never really cared for it. Like it right here in the South. Oh, here we go. What did I...
You can bet there's 2 of them out here,
yeah.
Stacy. Not just one.
I'm glad you're here.
We got you, baby. Now.
Well, if it isn't the icon, Bill Dundee, the Mel Gibson wannabe.
No. Yes, I like it here in the South.
I don't like it here in the South. You know what? I feel like I'm being punished because the rest of the WWF superstars are off in South Africa or something.
Oh, that's
and here
good.
I am with you.
Well, you can leave.
I'm very happy about that.
You can leave. Stacy don't like you either. She likes real man, and she doesn't think either one of you is real man.
Hey,
oh,
you
look
come
pretty.
down here. We as real gets, Dundee, and we gonna beat you little buttocks into the ground.
Yeah.
Then you gonna know what real is.
See how it is, Mr. Russell? Well, come on, there's a ring right there. Why don't one of you just climb up in here right now and we'll get it done?
Let me tell
just
you
one
something.
of
you. You don't want that, all right? You do not want that.
Well,
Believe me.
Yes, I do. And you know why I do? Because I don't think you're as tough as you say you are, and you're not as tough as you say you are. Oh, 2-on-1, you're big and you're bad. Well, come on, here it is. Let's do it.
Just an invitation for a little one-on-one get-together, and the WWF representatives, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, and the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Whoa, wait,
no,
look.
it's really getting
We got
interesting.
2 of them.
Let's do it now. There we go. Come on.
Come on now. Come on now.
It looks like it's 2-on-2 now, huh? Come on. Come on, big boys, make your move. You're so big and bad. You're so big and bad. Let's see it now. Let's see it now.
Why are you carrying that, man? Why don't you drop that, huh?
Because we landed real fast. Carry a big stick, and that makes it easy.
Shuffle him. Shuffle.
You want to see the big stick?
Land softly and carry a big stick, Chico, because you're going to need it.
Well, he's carrying it because the last time he seen you, both of you were jumping on him or somebody else in there on a 2-on-1 situation.
He's not jumping nobody now, Chico. He's still got the foreign object in his hand, right?
Yeah, well, okay, we're going to take a break. What you say now, Stacy? Let me give you a lesson. You get in the middle of something like this, say, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, boy.
Been in Memphis a long time. Bill Blake Insurance has too. If you have never checked out the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance, then you're missing a Memphis tradition. Respect, service, and good value is part of doing business at Bill Blake Insurance.
I've been doing business with Bill Blake Insurance for years. He's always there when you need him, and you only have to make one payment per month.
I sing the blues all over the world, but I always come home and I always see the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance. At Bill Blake Insurance, he's from Memphis.
Is it home improvement time at your place? If so, turn to the Mid-South's home improvement leaders, Curlo Construction. Let the professionals at Curlo cover your home with beautiful, easy maintenance siding. Next, let's install energy-efficient tilt sash replacement windows. They're easy to clean and beautiful. Call this number for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with no money down and 100% bank rate financing, now's the time to call Curlo Construction. At Curlo, we're improving Memphis, one home at a time.
One station covers more news in the Mid-South than anyone else. We put more reporters on the street, cover more miles with more crews, conduct more special investigations, bring you more live reports, and consistently put more news into each minute than any other Memphis television station. That's coverage you can count on every day, only on Action News 5.
The motion picture blockbuster becomes an NBC television event. The bomber he put away forever. He's killed 3, he'll go for more. Is out to settle the score.
You're doing this all out of revenge.
By going after the only thing in his life that matters.
I must go.
Your new wife and daughter just got home.
You're a sick freak.
Oscar winner Tommy Lee Jones, Jeff Bridges, Forrest Whitaker.
We gotta get out of here.
The explosive network television premiere. Blown Away, NBC Sunday.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Turn your clocks forward 1 hour tonight.
Back on the USWA, ready to go with more action inside the squared circle. One fall of the 10-minute time limit. Introducing first on his way to the ring, wrestling out of Hollywood, California, weighing 250 pounds, here he is, the movie star, Mike Semple. His opponent, still making his way to the ring area, wrestling out of Australia, weighing 209 pounds, here he is, the superstar, Bill Dundee. One fall, 10 minutes in time.
Well, this should be an exciting match. Bill Dundee, of course, has made a note of his lack of size for years now. A lot of big guys, especially like the visitors we have today, Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Koo, of course, they would like to take on a man the size of Bill Dundee. They think he presents no problem. However, he has said a statement for a number of years. It's not the size of the fight in the dog in the fight. It's the size of the heart in the dog.
Nobody likes you, Sample.
Yeah, you're right. There's been a lot of guys, too, that have tried it.
You know, can I say something?
Say it.
Big Daddy Koo made a statement a while ago that got me to thinking. He said, when you cut Lawler, everybody think he bleeds a USWA red. He says, don't be so sure of that, which got me to thinking. You know, Lawler, you know, if he was he's almost like has a dual passport, more or less. He's with the WWF on Monday Night Raw, plus he's in the USWA, so which way does he really lean? And Diesel made a good point.
He made a point, but the thing about it was, when they came in, two of them, and jumped Brian Christopher, they saw who came in. We were wondering about who in the world was going to come out there to break it up with Diesel and Razor Ramon jumping Brian Christopher. It was the King who flew into the ring.
Well, I'm not trying to be a devil's advocate here, but he came, but it looked like he came a little bit late, because if you remember, Brian Christopher asked somebody to watch his back. And if somebody's watching back, it seemed like he would have been there just a little bit sooner. Now, I'm not saying, I'm just throwing it out there for general consumption. Just a thought, Lance, is all I
heard it. Okay, well, something you always got to think about. Mike Samples in with superstar Bill Dundee.
Well, Mike Samples right now, of course, in the USWA. Whoop! Bill blocked the shot, getting back on Samples now.
Shot that little short right jab, right smack at Samples' face after he blocked the shot, and now he's following around the ring. Hooks that arm, takes him over and down.
Well, fans, if you tuned in late, today has been the Razor Ramon Big Daddy Koo show.
Oh, hey, I like to see them in action, but I think they take care of that desire.
They have been out here numerous times today.
Much as we have, Dutch.
Interfering in matches, causing a lot of disqualifications, but they said they're trying to make a point. They said they can beat anybody in the USWA. You notice, Lance, they haven't challenged me yet.
They don't really. Oh, I did notice that.
They challenged you.
Yeah, right.
They didn't challenge me. Mike Samples now cranking down that arm of Dundee.
Big Samples putting Dundee down on the mat. Dundee a little too quick. Slips out of the way and rips the right hand right to the face of Mike Samples. Referee down Bruno. Being shoved back by Samples, and Bruno decides to do a little shoving of his own.
Well, why is Mike Samples telling us to shut our mouths over here? I guess he doesn't want us to talk about his match, I guess. Samples in there with a chokehold on Dunn. Referee needs to step in here. You know, he's pushed the referee just a while ago. I think he may be bordering on a little bit of disqualification if he touches that referee again.
Dundee with both feet straight up. Bam!
Oh, my goodness, here they come again. Big Daddy Koo, Razor Ramon on the superstar Bill Dundee. And not a lot of shots here leaving the ring. They're coming to the desk here.
Bill Dundee, that's what you get, little man, for running your mouth. Now, do you really want any more of that, huh?
You want to see real, Chiquito? We just show you real, man. You want to mess with us?
Yeah, two of you jumped in there on him. Mike Samples gets
about enough of that, Lance, all right? You're in the big leagues now, brother. Get over here. Hey, I don't care what you do to punks like Jerry Lawler and Brian Christopher and all these other guys, but I'm going to tell you something. Both of you, I tell these people right out here, too, you guys need to stay out of my match, you understand? I'm out here wrestling, winning matches. I don't need you interfering in my match. You got that?
Hey, let me tell you something, Mike Samples. We don't do anything that we want to do. You got that?
Because we can, Chico.
Okay? Don't tell us what to do and what not. No, what I said was, you guys do anything you want to any of these other guys. You stay out of my place. You got it? My place is in the ring. I'm a wrestler. Okay. You stay out of it. Oh, USWA.
Your place, huh?
This is USWA, not WWF.
Yeah, he's right.
Let's go.
No, he's right. He's right. This is the USWA. And I am a USWA.
Whoa. Watch it, Lance.
Mike Samples.
No, I don't get out. Hey, I don't care who you guys are. You understand?
don't care where you come from. This is the USWA.
Diesel getting into it with Mike Samples and Razor Ramon. And in his shot, here comes Dundee. Brian Christian. Oh, maybe there's something you didn't expect.
Yes, the USWA. It's the second-rate promotion stuck in the second-rate piece of the United States, and it is nothing. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you get your first-class butts up in the ring, man? Get your first-class butts up in the ring.
Bobby Bolton. You guys are outnumbered.
Okay, Fossil, man.
They're coming down from the hills now.
Okay, Fossil, man.
You stand over. This is the USWA, pal. I don't give a... You know, I don't give a nothing what you are. This is the USWA, and I'm a wrestler. I don't like some of these people. Some of them I like. But I can tell you one thing. I don't like either one of you guys. Stay out of my face. All right. You know, this ain't like a big group hug or anything, Mike. You got that? You want a piece of me? Anytime, anywhere, we will get it on.
Not a very good idea to say.
You don't like us, Chico? That's okay. We think you suck.
Okay. That's enough of it. Let's call it. Lawler comes over.
What are you doing, Lawler? Hey!
You with us on Monday Night Raw?
What do you mean you're going back there to talk about things? We do need to be fighting, and you need to be on our side. You're USWA.
All right, come on now, Billy. Let's not try. You guys calm this thing down. We're going to take time out right now and see if we can get these guys calmed down there. Why don't you guys...
Hey, I want to talk with you, Lawler.
We'll be back.
I've played golf in some pretty far-out places. Nowadays, I guess you could say, it takes a lot to impress me. Imagine my surprise to discover that America's premier golf is right here in Alabama. The Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail is truly one of the finest collections of golf courses anywhere. Come to Alabama and enjoy one of the great wonders of the golfing world.
Some fast food restaurants bring a smile to a kid's face, but one place has always brought a smile to a grown-up's face. That's right, Arby's. Arby's has always been the place for adult taste, like our chicken, bacon, and Swiss. Marinated and seasoned whole breast filet topped with thick-cut peppered bacon, mild Swiss, and honey mustard. Arby's chicken, bacon, and Swiss. For real adult taste, choose a real adult place. Arby's.
Repeat after me. It's a whole new Hyundai. It's a whole new Hyundai. It's a whole new Hyundai. Are you with me now? Okay, pop quiz. The brand new 97 sedan that's roomier than Camry is achingly beautiful and has a warranty that would be your basic mother of all reliability statements. Yes, that would be the Hyundai Sonata. And right now the Sonata is over $3,100 less than Camry. So there's just one more thing. It's called a test drive. So get in the car now. Hey, rumor has it that the primo place to see the all-new Sonata is at your Hyundai dealer.
In the 90s, spirituality is more important than ever. That's why Action News 5 is the first television station to focus on faith with our weekly series, People of Faith. And our commitment doesn't stop there. Then Watson's Family Focus each Wednesday, Family Healthcast, Hometown Heroes, and more. Family and faith, because we're all searching for purpose and truth.
Okay, I'm telling you what, we almost had it right here and now. I mean, when Diesel and Razor Ramon out there, he saw a little different face on the USWA. That's kind of interesting to see all the guys lined up there together,
Yeah,
Dutch.
you know, and Lawler, you know, I made a statement about him. I said I was just throwing it out there. It's there, so people got to see, you know, he was trying to, I don't know, you draw your own conclusions on it.
Well, Well, I don't know what kind of conclusion I can draw on one that said.
Let's see if Spellbinder has straightened something out with Brockus here.
Let's see if you guys got your problems solved out here. We haven't got anything else settled.
Let me tell you something. You see, Brockus and I have been friends for a long time. We train together, we eat together. So, you know, he's from Europe. He doesn't understand English. And see, a lot of people can take advantage of him because of that. You see what I mean? So I brought him down to the USWA to be my new friend, my partner. Next thing I know, I'm getting ready for my title defense against the idiot Brian Christopher. I'm training hard. And here I am, I'm saying to myself, where the heck is Brockus? I'm training hard, I'm eating right, I'm doing everything. He hasn't been to the gym over a week. Then all of a sudden, I look at the monitor last week, and I see him out with that idiot that marches all over the place like he's going down a parade every day. And I'm saying, what are you doing? You see, but him and I, Brockus and I, we talked in the back. See, a lot of people don't understand it, but I do. And we're going to work out our differences. We've already started.
Ich sind immer noch Freunde. Wir trainieren zusammen und wir werden die neuen Champions in der USWA sein.
Yeah, that's right.
I understood champions in USWA, and that's about what I understood. And,
Brockus, let me introduce myself, John Bunch. You're coming to Troy, Tennessee, Thursday night.
How you doing there, Troy Bunch? You didn't introduce yourself to me.
I was fixing to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Does anybody that knows Brockus has to know me first? You understand?
I just fixing to introduce you. We're a little slow up there in Troy, Tennessee.
Yeah, I understand that already, but go ahead.
But anyway, we're looking forward for you, big man, to come up there and take care of Mr. Lawler.
Did I say man or men?
Man, excuse me. Okay. But anyway, Lancer, I hear you're coming up, right?
yes, looking forward to it. Plan on seeing all the folks in
It's
Troy.
been a long time, and I'm going to tell you what, we're looking forward. We've got a hearse sitting up there with a big coffin in it, and that's going to be Mr. Lawler's ride back to Memphis, Tennessee, Thursday night, Lancer. Banana
He's
nose.
the type of guy. You see, can I hear you say that again? You got a hearse where?
In Troy, Tennessee.
And who is it for?
For Mr. Lawler.
Is there any room for that idiot Brian Christopher?
It's room for him also.
Anybody else?
Dundee, too.
Jesus Christ, this is my type of guy.
Okay, guys. All right, John. Troy, Thursday, we're looking forward to seeing everybody else.
I guarantee you, Lancer, they'll be sitting in the rafters Thursday night.
Okay, looking forward to it.
He wants to say one more
Ich kann
thing.
kaum erwarten, mit Jerry Lawler oder Bill Dundee in den Ring zu gehen.
This is my buddy.
Whatever. Well, so much for the German Dutch. I didn't understand a word he said. He didn't say champion. He didn't say USWA, so he totally lost me there. And now here comes the King and Brian Christopher. What a crazy day this has been.
You're right. It is a crazy day here, Lance, because nobody knows what's going on. Hey, Brian, now look at this. Here you go. Hey, here you are out here talking about wanting to be partners or have these guys standing beside you. This idiot Spellbinder and Brockus. I don't want to have anything. Hey, come here, fatso. You right there, you. Now come right over here. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I know you're hot. You heard what he said. I don't blame you.
That's right. All right, we're going to be up in Troy, Tennessee this coming Thursday
That's
night.
correct.
Right? You're going up there. You're going to make your first appearance. Now, let me tell you something. You come waltzing out here on the show like somebody's supposed to know you. First of all, when you came in front of the camera, everybody thought it was an eclipse, you big fat pig. Now, Lance, I've been in Troy, Tennessee a number of times. I've wrestled in Union City a number of times. Yep. And this guy right here is the town drunk, not just of those towns, but of New York City, I think. Listen, he has got the worst reputation and the worst name in those two towns, and every time I come there, he has come down and interfered in my match. Now, let me tell you something, I'm going to tell you this Thursday. You come down there and try to interfere in my match with this idiot when my title's at stake, and I promise you, fat boy, I will hit you so hard, they'll arrest you for speeding up in Union City. You understand that? Now, I'll tell you what else you can do. You can just not walk out of here. You can lay down and roll out of here, Jelly Belly, because you'll make better time. You understand that? I'm thinking you, John Bunch.
John Bunch, yeah.
Lawler, you made fun of me because I'm fat.
Is he fat?
Because I eat all the time. But let me tell you what. I'm going to rent or lease or buy the second hearse. So be sure we got plenty of room for all of you. Is that right? That's right.
Well, you've heard it. What in the world, Dutch, is in the air?
Okay. He's gone out and he's rented a hearse. He's parked it in front of the bank up there in Union City and in Troy, Tennessee, where we're going to be Thursday night. He says that's going to be my ride home. Well, I'm going to tell you something, John Bunch. you go out and also get one of them big, fat John Deere tractors, because that's what they're going to have to haul your fat body out of there with when I get through with you Thursday night. Well, enough about him. Let me clear the air with you, Brian Christopher. You want to get all this confusion started. You want to say, hey, hey, let me tell you, let's stop. Let me say my little piece right here. Everybody wants to know what's going on. USWA, WWF. Yeah, Diesel and Razor come down here and they want to stir up some trouble. Can you not see through what they're trying to do? Huh? Can you not see through that?
It looks like I'm the only one that can see what everybody's trying to do.
What?
All I want to do is get one question answered from you. You know, when they came out here, it looked like we had the sides drawn. We had USWA on one side, and then we had WWF on the other. But then what happened, Lawler? You sort of went over here on the WWF side, and you said, hey, guys, come with me. I want to tell you something.
I said, come on, get out of the studio. Let's stop this right here before it gets started, okay? That's all I was trying to do.
Well, last week you come out here, and you got a big WWF shirt on. Right?
So what?
This week you come out here and you get arm in arm with them. I want to know once and for all, because everybody knows what side I'm on. I'm on the USWA side. Oh, I watch your back. I watch anybody's back that's in the USWA and that's proud to be here. So I want to know once and for all, Lawler, are you WWF or are you USWA? Tell me.
What does the shirt say?
That says USWA, but
that says it all. That's all you
Monday night, you'll be on WWF.
Oh, is that right? So, hey, listen, that has absolutely nothing to do with here, huh? I go all over the world. I'm not just stuck right here in Memphis, Tennessee. You understand that? I wrestle all over the world. I do commentary all over the place.
Well, then when you go all over them places, why don't you carry the USWA banner? Huh? Why don't you go on WWF and talk about how you're proud to come down here and be in the USWA?
I'm through.
We got to go. We got to take a break, and we're going to be back before we go to the ring. We got to go.
Final 10 days. Time is running out. The going out of business sale at Oak Factory Outlet ends, and the doors close forever Monday the 14th. Name your own price on anything you want. No reasonable offer refused on anything left. This is the end of Oak Factory Outlet's going out of business sale. Find what you want before someone else does.
Hi, Dave Brown here with Joan Golden. Ms. Golden, I understand you had a new roof and some other remodeling done by Mid-South Builders.
I sure did, and I was so pleased, and I wouldn't trust my home with any other company.
What about financing?
Financing was great. No money down. Payments that you could afford. They paid off some of my bills, and the work was just great. I loved it. I wouldn't trust any other company but Mid-South Builders.
For quality workmanship and the best financing, call Mid-South Builders, 366-7282. Check their reputation with any agency.
Hi, I'm Johnny Bench. This time of year, it seems like anything's possible. At S&K Spring Sale, you'll know it's true. 2 handsomely tailored wool blend suits are less than $200, half what you'd expect to pay. For a limited time, these beautiful blazers in 4 great colors are less than $90. And Hathaway dress shirts are 2 for $35. So hurry into S&K Spring Sale and save.
4 Memphis area locations at Eastgate Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, and Hickory Hill. Also in Jackson, Tennessee.
The children of Memphis and the Mid-South are the most precious gifts in our lives. That's why all of us at WMC TV5 are expanding our commitment to our children. We call it Action for Education. Over the past 10 years, the Action News 5 Homework Hotline has helped hundreds of thousands of school children with schoolwork. Our TV5 Thanks to Teachers Awards recognize exceptional teachers in our community. Keep watching as we add other innovative ways to help our youngsters. WMC TV5's Action for Education, because we are your education station.
It's classic soap moments with the most unforgettable stars. You're the only Tad we love.
You can return from the dead. I've died in my own arms.
Plus, ever-classic Tony Bennett has a surprise for me.
Monday at 4 on WMC TV5.
Boy, some days are just wilder than other days in there. Listen, before we get to the next match, I do want to remind you people, if I can get Billy and Flash to hold up a second. I've got a number here that any licensed professional wrestlers who are interested in getting in touch with, I can't give you all the details of it right now, but here's an 800 number that we're interested in you contacting, 1-800-846-3002. And either call that or write to the USWA Wrestling School, 540 South Mendenhall, Box 12, 200, Memphis, Tennessee, 38119. Okay. Now, here, former champions and guys that have got all the heart in the world, Billy Travis, Flash Flanagan.
You know, Lance, I don't like to be a former champion, but let me tell you something, Truth Commission. We know we can beat you. Let me tell you one more thing. You guys stole those belts. It took 4 of you. Now, the only way we can get a title shot, Lance, is for one of us. If we lose the match, one of us has to split up. We got to split up.
Yeah, that's true. But if you beat them, then the Truth Commission's got to split
Well,
up.
Lance, we did it before, and we can do it again. Let me tell you something, Lance. I always do a little bit of talking. I'm going to let Flash do a little talking. He's got something to tell you.
Flash Man.
Well, you know, Lance, I don't plan on splitting up with Billy just yet. You know, I started feeling kind of down about myself. I was sitting there thinking, you know, we promised the people we wouldn't lose them titles, and we did. I got beat. And at home, I got this picture on the wall. There was a man about 10 years ago who told me, I just with all I want to do is be a wrestler. And he said, all you got to do is believe in yourself. Well, Lance, get a good look at this. That man was you, Lance.
Oh, crying out loud.
You told me
How about that?
You told me as long as I believed in myself, that I could go to the top of this place. So this week, when Billy Travis and myself stepped in that ring, Truth Commission, you guys are going to get beat, and you guys are splitting up.
You hear it right there. Flash, good luck to you. Quite a guy, both of you fellas. We're looking forward to it. Seeing you in action right now, let's go to Tony.
We're ready to go. Big tag team action on the way. One fall or to the expiration of our time. Introducing first at a combined weight of 542 pounds, here's the team of Buster Johnson and Crazy Luke Graham Jr. Their opponents at a combined weight of 468 pounds, the former USWA Tag Team Champions, the team of Flash Flanagan and Billy Travis. One fall or to the expiration of our time.
Okay, Tony Friedman. Bill Rush, the referee in the ring. Here's a question where Travis and Flash Flanagan give the weight away, Dutch. But they're the athletes of the group, and out there is Buster Johnson, who is opening up. Our first look here at Buster with Crazy Luke Graham Jr.
Okay, let me say one thing about now. I think Travis and Flanagan sometimes, you know, you get mad about things. They've lost the belts. Now they're getting mad about things, you know, in this match coming up, you know, the losing team has to split up. You know, I don't think that is a bad, I question the rationale.
A young team, they are taking on some serious baggage. Look at this. Buster Johnson, a 2 count. Good move by Flanagan.
I'll tell you, a lot of things have gone on in USWA today. Heating up here, and there's some lines that are being drawn. Some lines are being crossed. And there's some questions that's going to have to be answered. WWF guys, when you got Big Daddy Crew, you got Razor Ramon running around 10, they can beat everybody in the USWA. And there's some question marks in the USWA ranks. And there's going to have to be some questions and answers because I know they're being asked.
Well, Billy Travis scooped him up. Oh, I'll tell you, he is pushing this big guy around. We got about a couple of minutes. Is that it? Is that what? Yeah, okay. We've got about 2 minutes, Dutch, on our time here on the time limit of the match. It's Billy Travis and Flash Flanagan. Now with Buster Johnson. Double whip him across the ring. Billy comes over after Crazy Luke Jr. And look at Flash Flanagan dropping elbow 1, 2. Kick out of it.
Buster Johnson certainly has the weight advantage. I don't think he has the experience. But they need to really lay on him right now and see if they can get a quick pin on him because this Truth Commission, I'm sure they're watching.
And this really would help their confidence, too. Come in a couple of times bigger than they are like this.
That's what I was just going to say. You know, if you're going to wrestle big guys, you're going to have to take on some big guys to get used to that weight advantage, to get used to how these big guys move around and get used to even your own body adjusting to that weight differential. You like that word differential?
I love that.
I looked at it.
I love that explanation, Judge. Bam! Billy Travis plants an elbow right up there on Buster Johnson. Over to the ropes and drops down with a knee. As our time running out on the action in our, what looks like our final match. We may have time for more, but we do have to get out of here for a break. Oh, no. Here comes Truth Commission. Recon is out.
We will take it out.
Truth. Night.
Did you see that move by Flanagan?
Flanagan, with no fear of his own body, went flying out of there.
What a move. He planted that chair right in the middle of the ring, hit the chair, hit the top rope, and come off. He had to be at least 13 feet in the air.
We have got to take time out, and we'll be back in just one moment.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
Yellow. Yes, it is. Dave? Dave from the Wendy's commercial? No, I haven't had lunch. A hamburger does sound good. Made fresh right off the grill so it's hot and juicy.
Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh right when you order them, so they're always hot and juicy. Wendy's quarter-pound single and half-pound double.
My favorite? Mustard, pickles, and onions. Hey, jerk! Not you, Dave.
Now, Biggie size any Wendy's combo with great Biggie fries and a Biggie drink for just 39 cents.
You know, I've been in Memphis a long time. Bill Blake Insurance has too. If you have never checked out the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance, then you're missing a Memphis tradition. Respect, service, and good value is part of doing business at Bill Blake Insurance.
Buying car insurance can be confusing, but not at Bill Blake Insurance. They can answer all your questions, and you only make one payment per month.
I sing the blues all over the world, but I always come home and I always see the hometown boys at Bill Blake Insurance. At Bill Blake Insurance, he's from Memphis.
Hi, I'm Harold Ford Jr. The Action News 5 Homework Hotline is celebrating its 10th year of enhancing the academic progress of tens of thousands of Mid-South children. I salute the teachers and sponsors who make this service possible and urge all students and parents to pick up the phone and call 325-5050. I'd also like to challenge each student during the final 60 days of the school year to accomplish 3 goals. Make an E in conduct, maintain perfect attendance, and strive for the honor roll.
This Homework Hotline message has been brought to you by Action News 5, UT Medical Group, and Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, do want to take this opportunity, Dutch, to remind everybody again that we have no wrestling today out at the big one. But next week, that's on the 12th, we're going to be out there, and the card looks like this. Brockus and Spellbinder. This was just written out and handed to us, so I assume this is it. Brockus and Spellbinder will be taking on Dirty Dutch Mantell and Bill Dundee.
We'll meet them out.
Boy, I'll tell you, that'll be a battle. And then Big Mike Samples will be going against Joltin Bobby Bolton in a Tate Fist match. Stephen Dunn will be going against Tank of the Truth Commission. The other Truth Commission, Recon and Interrogator, will be facing Flanagan and Travis, with the losing team to split up. Jerry Lawler and King Reginald. If Lawler wins it, he gets Queenie for a day. If Reggie wins it, he wins the unified title. And Brian Christopher against Razor Ramon with a mystery partner in his corner. We got to get out of here. Looking forward to seeing you next week out at the big one. Want to thank Trace, Stacy, and the Dutchman. We got to go. Till next week. Bye-bye, everybody. This is crazy day today. Absolutely crazy.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.